Welcome back. Capital market analysts assessed that President Joko Widodo's reshuffle of the Forward Indonesia cabinet can be accelerator of COVID-19 handling and automatically impact economic recovery.
New cabinet gave new response to the market. According to the capital market analyst, President Jokowi definitely chooses people he trusts as ministers with all the considerations and is considered capable of carrying out their respective duties. For example, the new health minister, Budi Gunadi Sadikin. He has a banking sector background, so it is expected that he can boost health ministry budget realizations. On the other hand, new trade minister, Lutfi, he is expected to accelerate investment in trade sector. Before fulfilling his new positions as trade minister, he was Indonesian ambassador to the United States of America. Seeing such a good track record of the 6 new ministers, capital market analyst Luki Bayu Purnomo expects that all new ministers can be accelerator of recent conditions. Whereas economy and health sectors become 2 major influence for the economic recovery.
Keenam menteri ini tentu memiliki harapan untuk menjadi akselerator bagi situasi yang terjadi akhir-akhir ini, seperti bagaimana protokol kesehatan rupanya juga harus dilengkapi dengan protokol ekonomi, karena ekonomi dan kesehatan pada masa terakhir memiliki satu hubungan yang sangat erat.
By today, President Jokowi appointed 6 new ministers to reshuffle the advanced Indonesian cabinet. The 6 new ministers are Tri Risma Harani as the Minister of Social Affairs, Sandiaga Uno as the Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy, Yakut Holil Khomas as the Minister of Religion, Sakti Wahyu Trenggono as the Minister of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, Dan Lutfi as the Minister of Trade, and Budi Gunadi Sadikin as the Minister of Health. Jakarta, Gilang Praditya for IDX Channel.
Some said that good leader keeps promises. Back in late June, President Joko Widodo has promised to replace any ministers who did not get a sense of crisis in the COVID-19 pandemic response. Well, he just did that by this morning. He finally reshuffled the Indonesia Onward cabinet. So which ministries that got the leader reshuffled? Let's take a look at the first graphic. These are the list of ministries on the cabinet that got reshuffled by President Joko Widodo. First one is Maritime and Fisheries Affairs Ministry. Second one is Social Affairs Ministry, Tourism and Creative Economy Ministry as the third ministry get reshuffled by the President. Health Ministry, Religious Affairs Ministry, and Trade Ministry. The ministerial shakeup was long overdue and much anticipated as the country struggled with a public health crisis and knocked down the economy. With this new composition, there are a lot of responses. Political observers stated that the president has succeeded in selecting ministerial candidates according to public expectations. Also, there is the governor of Central Java, Ganjar Pranowo, assessed that President Joko Widodo definitely chooses people he trusts as ministers with all considerations. Every ministry is important with one another, but there are some ministries that receive more highlight from public press. Let's examine more on Maritime and Fisheries Affairs Ministry through the next graphic. Edi Prabowo, as the ex-minister from the ministry, got reshuffled. And then after reshuffled, we have Wahyu S. Trenggono. And he was the former Deputy Defense Minister and Main Commissioner of PT Solusindo Kresi Pratama. And actually, many people have guessed it before. Former Minister Edi Prabowo was caught in the lobster seed export case and was replaced by Interim Minister Luhut Binsar Panjaitan. No need to wait longer. Wahyu Sakti Trenggono, which is appointed by President Joko Widodo as Minister of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries. Former Minister Susi Pujiastuti highly anticipates the new minister through her personal Twitter account, Susi Pujiastuti. She congratulated Trenggono. She expected Trenggono can carry out his duty with full integrity. Of course, we Indonesians expect the same thing. And next, there is another ministry got reshuffled. It is Social Affair Ministry. In current situation, Social Affair Ministry has huge obligation to keep society's welfare. Up until December 14, government has spent 452.6 trillion of social assistance. This is almost 70% of given ceiling budget. However, it didn't go well with the former Minister Quality, as he was caught in the COVID-19 social assistance corruption case. Well, as he got replaced, let's see the new minister in the next graphic. Before reshuffle, we had Juliari Batubara. And after reshuffle, we have Tri Risma Harini as the current social affair minister. She was the Surabaya mayor, and she is the former head of the Surabaya Development Planning Agency. And experts have said Risma's political affiliation with the PDIP made her a like-for-like replacement for Juliari. Risma has served 2 consecutive terms of Surabaya mayor for 2010 to 2015 and 2015 to 2020 periods. As mayor, Risma is known for her non-nonsense and often headline-grabbing approach to numerous issues. By her appointment, analysts said that it was aimed at regaining public trust. Moreover, social minister role is very vital for society's welfare, especially in the midst of pandemic. And back again at what this reshuffle is all about, analysts say that it was aimed at regaining public trust and to steer the country out of the COVID-19 pandemic. Other than economy, health sector is the key. Therefore, health ministry gets extra spotlight from every corner. However, public disdain for the outgoing health minister has been steadily rising since the start of the pandemic. Even way before the reshuffle in February, former health minister Terawan downplayed the risk by saying Indonesia was protected from the virus because its 260 million people prayed a lot. In result, he has been heavily criticized for his mishandling of the pandemic. In short, the leader of health ministry got reshuffled. Let's see who is the new leader in the next graphic. The previous minister, Terawan Agus Putranto, and then the current one, Budi Gunadi Sadikin. He is the former deputy minister of SOE, former chief general manager human resources of Bank Bali, and former president director of Bank Mandiri. But there is interesting part about Budi Sadikin or Budi Gunadi Sadikin's appointment. His appointment has been met with mixed reactions from health experts and stakeholders given Indonesia's COVID-19 situation. He is the only health minister that is not a doctor. In contrast, he has background as banker. One hand, people are quite worried about handling of the pandemic in the near future considering his background. A health minister must possess adequate knowledge about public health. People also fear conflict of interest since his background is in the economic sector. But on the other hand, economic background can fit into the current situation. It is expected that he can boost health ministry budget realization. And we hope that the new ministers can assist precedent in maintaining integrity because various cases has emerged or have emerged and must become a major commitment in the context of eradicating corruption. Stay tuned on Market Headlines because we'll be right back after the break.